Chapter 3. Let's Get Physical. We walked into the house, and there was a commander looking at the pair of skeleton keys on the table. I think these belong to you two. You each have your own spaces. I think you would call it a duplex. And it's already stocked with all the essentials and food, also toiletries. I looked at the key, and Cupid rushed to grab them. He handed me one. I don't know how we can ever repay you for this. Christian smiled. No need. We know you're stuck in our universe. Might as well make it more enjoyable. Cupid ran outside, leaving me to ask where the duplex was. Just follow the path in front of my house. You're closer to the city of Britannia now. Enjoy. With that, I walked out to see Cupid. Where is it, Dad? I smiled, sharing Cupid's enthusiasm. It's on the path and closer to the city of Britannia. Are you ready to settle down? He nodded, and his smile was a mile wide. We walked into the path and led it down a small forested area. The pathway was lit with streetlights that were finally on. It was odd seeing power in this world, but with all of our intellect we'd have this place up and running in no time. What do you want to learn or fix first, Cupid? He scrunched up his face, deep in thought. I want to learn about electricity and or sewage. We're going to need both. Okay then. The birds were flying, and there was an intense peace that finally settled over me. Cupid seemed to notice. You're feeling it too, aren't you, Dad? I just simply nodded. I'm at peace despite all that happened, and it does not feel wrong. How about you? He started to look at something in the air, and in the dark forested path I saw a lightning bug. Ah, another science lesson. This is what's called bioluminescence, aka natural light. Cupid's eyes dilated, and he put a finger for the bug to land on. It did, and he giggled. What do I do? I smiled. Give it a second, and it'll light up again. Then, just on cue, the bug lit up as it took off. That was amazing, Dad. Huh, the more you know. We both chuckled and kept on walking, and then there was a big house with 2 porches. A massive yard and a wooden fence around it with animal pens, and even a few chickens and a cow. We had hit the jackpot. I passed the dab pen to Cupid, and he hit it and passed it back. Go upstairs and see which apartment you like more. Then choose whichever one you want. I'm going to collect eggs and get some milk. He nodded and walked up the first floor porch and opened the door. And as I used a basket which was left inside the chicken coop, Cupid walked into the second-story porch. His mind was made up. I like them both, but I like the bottom floor more. Also, both have amazing kitchens, and a bong on each table with what looks to be 5 pounds of weed in each apartment. Well, okay then. I'll be right there. I've got the eggs and milk. We're going to become farmers and scientists. Are you ready to rebuild the world? He nodded excitedly and rushed back to the bottom floor. Then he came bustling out the first door porch. It even has computers and power. We can learn so much. I wonder if we'll have nuclear power, or if we should. I chuckled. Hey, now let's not get ahead of ourselves. Can I see your place? He smiled as I handed him a half-gallon bucket of cow milk and a dozen eggs, with a dozen left over for me, and we walked into Cupid's apartment.